It's so cold. Maybe I've gotten soft, but it is so cold. Yeah, I don't even know how to figure it out. We were here way too early for Rise of Resistance Day 2 on Saturday. I was not able to come to the opening day, but we are here today, and we're going to see how this goes. It's currently 7:09 a.m. Main Street USA is pretty chill at the moment. You can see crowds exist, but it's not too bad. And yeah, so we're just going to wait it out. At 8 o'clock, the boarding passes become available for the ride, and we'll see what happens. How's everyone doing this morning? We don't go live a lot on Happy Place Explorers, so please tell me how the stream quality looks. I have no idea. I'm honestly hoping that internet reception's okay, because that's very dependent for the boarding pass. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't know, otherwise I'm just going to wait in front of the train station on this nice morning in Disneyland. You know what's interesting? So there's an extra magic hour this morning, which kind of threw me off. I'm not exactly sure how that will affect the whole boarding process for Rise of Resistance. Actually, let's backtrack for a second. I know it's been open in Florida for a while, but if you haven't been on it, or if you have any questions about it, feel free to leave a comment. But for right now, let's just talk about how the boarding pass situation works. So basically, in order to get on Rise of the Resistance, you need a boarding pass, which you do on your mobile app on your phone, or tablet, I guess, if you're on the Disneyland Wi-Fi. And, or actually they have stations around the park that you can go up to. Right now, it is, again, 7:10 now, so we're waiting for 8 o'clock when the park opens. On the Disneyland app, you'll be able to basically click, hey, activate my boarding pass or whatever, and then you're randomly placed in a group. It's all based on how good your internet connection is, whether you're on the Wi-Fi, if that's any good, but really it's sheer luck what group you get placed into. So there's no real advantage to getting here early except for being in the park. You have to be in the park before 8 a.m. You can see my breath. It's so cold. I wish I'd worn a jacket. I've got like 2 sweaters on. I look like an idiot. Ugh. Anyway, okay. All right, all that aside. So you've got boarding passes, and basically there's a designated amount of boarding passes per day. So once those are up, I think it goes 1 through 82 are like yesterday's amount of boarding passes that are guaranteed to get on the ride, or guaranteed. You can't guarantee anything. So we're waiting. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, guys. This is a cluster. Moral of the story. Once you get through those 82 boarding passes, it blacks out, and basically it's like, oh, sorry, you're out of luck. But then another one pops up and says, hey, do you want to be in a backup boarding group? Those are ones that are not guaranteed to get on the ride during the day, but they can still get on the ride after all the original boarding passes are done. Yesterday, I think they got through 120, maybe more than that. Somebody told me that the ride actually stops operation at 8 p.m., but I don't believe that. There's just no way. Disneyland Park's open until midnight. So, if you get one of those backup boarding groups, it's still worth it. You know, it's still a reason for optimism. But realistically, if you're not in those first 82 boarding groups, at least in the first couple weeks of operation here at Disneyland's Rise of the Resistance, it's questionable if you'll get on that day. So, things to consider. Anyway, at 8 o'clock, we're going to do that, and we'll see what happens. I have no guarantee that I'm going to get a boarding group. I am just one person today, which is nice. Maybe that plays into factors of how you can get a boarding pass. I don't know if you need specifically, you know, if you're in a group of 8, I don't know if that kind of hurts your chances in comparison to if you're just a group of 1, if they can kind of just fit you in whatever boarding group slot is available. So yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and stay awake. I think that's the big thing right now. Who knows? I got to try and switch the way I'm holding this so maybe you can't hear me. The train's going. I wish I could go on the train right now so bad. Anyway, I don't even know. Is there a way to see if you guys are commenting? Let's see. I want live chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to send away. Otherwise, I can shut this thing down too for a bit. I mean, we'll have full coverage of our stuff. Hey, what's up? We'll have full coverage of our, I don't know, I guess today's Rise of the Resistance opening. No matter what, I'm gonna have a fun day at Disneyland. So we're gonna go try the new Star Tours today. We're going to potentially do the 1 hour mountain challenge because I really think I'm like excellent at operating a Max Pass, and so I really think I could like just destroy the other records that are out there. But we'll have to see if that happens. And then, I mean, fingers crossed, but Rise of the Resistance is the goal. I'm going to keep checking my watch. We've got 45 minutes until that happens, so. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to see today? Anything else you want to check on the channel? I don't know if you're new to Happy Place Explorers or not, or if you're one of our regular followers, but we post Disneyland and Disney World content. We have Explorer Jordan, who's in Orlando, and then me and Michelle are here in Disneyland in LA. And we do coverage in both parks. You know, really it's just about going around, having a good time at the parks. I mean, I know a lot of people do construction updates, and occasionally we'll talk about something, but for the most part, it's just sort of like having a good time at Disneyland, taking you guys along with us. So, anyway, we'll see what's going on. I guess I'm gonna walk around. I was trying not to because I kind of liked having the setup here, but also I'm not sure. Anybody that's watching, if you could comment, I don't know how our reception is right now. Am I cutting out, or can you hear me pretty clearly? Because that would also be good to know, because I want the best internet reception possible for getting a boarding group today. Anyway, let's shift the camera. There it is. Main Street, USA. Okay, cool, thanks. See, I was worried about that because I think if I start walking around, it's going to be in and out reception. It's just not great when a lot of people come to the park. That is the concern, honestly, with the boarding groups, is that it's all dependent on your like cell phone reception, and it's dependent on whether or not you're on the Disneyland Wi-Fi, which is arguably worse. So, so nervous about it, guys. What are you going to do? That's how it goes. All right. Well, all that said, I think I'm going to shut this down for a bit. But take all that into consideration if you're coming today or this weekend or really any time in the first couple 4 weeks. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. So I guess I'll sign out right now. But yeah, stick around. Follow us on our Instagram today. I'm going to probably update that periodically as we're going through, because that'll be the best way to just kind of show you whether it's chaos or whether it's real smooth sailing. So I'll walk you through the whole process. But yeah, head over to the Happy Place Explorers Instagram. And I think there's links on our YouTube page. Good morning, Kitten Cat. And yeah, see you in a little. All right, I guess until later in the day, we'll see you in the Happy Place.